Welcome to For the Win. My name is Spencer Walsh. We have a great show for you today. We are back on the air with some new theme music. And has Kanye West made Ye great again? We will debate. And the end of the Drake Pusha T beef, according to Kanye West. He steps in, and we'll talk about the whole Pusha T beef as a whole. Also, we'll take a look at the slur towards Ivanka Trump, bringing an apology from Samantha Bee, and some crazy stuff going on in the Philippines. All right, I am joined as always with by Zach Lifschultz, and Zach, that's a great introduction. We are right in it already. So, of course, Kanye West album drops, new cover. Kanye West created the cover of his album, in case you didn't know, Ye, on an iPhone with a snapshot of a Wyoming horizon where he recorded the entire album. Apparently he likes to go to exotic places to be himself and record the album.
He recorded My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy in Hawaii.
Yeah. So yeah, he did that again with Wyoming. Apparently Drake was there, but I don't know. Yeah. So what do you think of this album? It's out now, and what do you think, Zach Lifschultz, our resident Kanye fan?
Oh my god. Okay. I listened to it one time. 5 out of 10. What I'm hoping happens is, that if you remember, this is what happened with My Beautiful Dark, not with The Life of Pablo. Originally released, and a couple of songs needed work. Wolves needed work. Fade needed work, like Ultralight Beam needed work, Waves, all of these songs needed to be worked on. And this is exactly what's happening with Ye. Like, if you listen to it, it seems like rushed. Like a little bit unfinished, you know? Kind of like the Mona Lisa, like something beautiful, but it's not finished.
Do you think it has potential and they should do like a deluxe version of it?
I know. I think he's gonna do just what he did with Life of Pablo, where he's just gonna remix it, like not remix it. He's just gonna like touch up the producing, Yeah. So I have hope. I'm not gonna listen to it. I listened to it once. I've heard what I heard. I'm gonna stick with my old Kanye music until they change it in some way.
Okay, so there's it's a 5 out of 10. It's not great. Some of the songs personally I liked, like 2 of them. I think the ones that were Wouldn't Leave and All Mine.
So sad. I was really hoping for something incredible, but
yeah. But I mean, it's. Do you think it like passes the test? Like when we said, "Oh, we need a good album from Kanye West," no.
I was expecting something like, I don't know, Yeezus level. Expecting like another My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. I wasn't expecting Life of Pablo, but I was expecting at least Yeezus levels, and this is like 808 and Heartbreak levels. So not happy. Would
you go as far as to say this is the worst Kanye album yet?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, so that's
I want to give it a shot because Life of Pablo was really bad until they cleaned it up. So
okay, so you still having hope, and
I still have hope.
But he's so busy. I don't think he's gonna clean it up. I think this is kind of it, because like I don't see him, because he's doing a lot of other stuff. He has the Pusha T Ghosts, because I think Pusha T is better like at just basic like rapping. Maybe I would go as far as to say Pusha T is like better rapper than better MC is the word I'm looking for. Than Kanye West. He's better with the music, but that's.
Well, I'm looking forward to Kids See Ghosts. That's coming out in like a few days.
That's coming out this next week, this next Friday?
Yeah, on the 8th. It's scheduled to release.
Okay, so that'll be... But do we know that's for sure? Because...
Yeah, pretty sure. Well, hold on. There's like a bunch of good music albums coming out right now.
Yeah, it's the 5 scheduled...
The 5 summer releases, right?
Yeah.
Wait, what's next?
So Kids See Ghosts is apparently scheduled for June 8th on the Good Music record label. So, yeah, that's the June 8th. So do we know the track list for anything? It's apparently, I'm sure that'll be good, because I don't know much about Kid Cudi, but apparently he revealed the potential track list for Kids See Ghosts. This is the potential track list, so there's a lot of stuff to shame. So Field of Love, Kids See Ghosts, Fourth Dimension. It's another 7-track album, as we know, because apparently that's what he has. And I know
Kids See Ghosts is probably going to be 7 albums too.
7 tracks. That's what the track is. What we thought.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that was the post of the board there, and we don't know because it's all with Kanye West and the whole Good Music group very much subject to change. And yeah, I mean, it got to be honest here, it kind of had, this is a good analogy, it was like a 10-page paper written in a shaky hand on the bumpy morning bus ride to school. Like, would you say that's accurate?
A little bit.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's the same situation.
No, like, I wouldn't say it's that crazy, but still.
Yeah, so apparently Rick Rubin infamously said the vocals for the 5 songs of 2013's landmark Yeezus album were added just 2 days before the final deadline. The days leading up to the release of his previous album were so transparently chaotic, but that just 10 days before it was released, West's wife, Kim Kardashian, posted a Twitter poll to her millions of followers asking them whether they thought the album should be called. What they thought the album should be called. So it's like, what should it be called?
I thought Love Everybody was a good name.
But no, I don't think that's a good name. I think
What?
Yay is also kind of bad. It's kind of like uncreative. But yeah, I mean, this is not the kind of Kanye West music that I appreciate personally. Is it?
Sidetracking a teensy bit. Panic at the Disco is releasing a new album. Any opinion on that?
I won't listen to it.
You won't listen to it? You don't like Panic at the Disco?
No. They have like 3 good songs you play like outdoor with the speakers at the party. But like other than that, no. No.
I think they're okay.
Yeah, but like
I don't know. They're not that good.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean they're good. Is it one person? Or is it 2 people? I don't even know.
Panic at the Disco is a band.
Oh, it is? Okay. But then they have the lead singer. But anyway, yeah. So the Buzzsaw production of Yeezus,
Brandon Urie.
Yeezus was like very fast forward. It was like ahead of its time. The Life of Pablo was a artwork thing that he continued to tweak after its initial release, as you mentioned, to streaming platforms. And the unfinished quality of Pablo felt really exciting. It just seemed like Ye was like not. It didn't have that same kind of energy as it felt like this is done, and it felt like it was coming from a really like weird place that it's not the other Kanye albums. They didn't come from that same place with Kanye, because I feel like it just kind of messed up because he talked about the mental health situation. But yeah, it is weird, but. This is pretty much the opposite of My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. That's how I'd say it.
Yes. Yeah, it is. It's kind of the opposite. It's rushed and basically rushed. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy was not rushed at all. It was the opposite of rushed. He took his sweet, sweet time with it, and it was amazing. And this is just rushed out. He literally made it in 10 days. Yeah,
and that you don't got a good. I mean, they could spend however they want in Wyoming. However, I mean, they're rich enough to do that. So apparently, even Drake was there, and they had I think it was like.
Well, they're neighbors.
In California or in.
No, in California, they live right next to each other.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
it's them and Kathy Griffin. Apparently, that's what I've heard. Because apparently Kathy Griffin lives next to them. I kind of like Kathy Griffin, but I don't know. She's a little bit crazy. Ostensibly, there kind of is an arc in this, so it's first of its like confessions. I think the first song was like really weird. He does too much talking. I mean, you're just getting to the point where he's like something like he's not really that much of a rapper. We never hear like any really good bars. You know?
Not anymore. Not really.
Yeah.
God damn, man. I can't. Dude, this is such a rip. Like, Kanye makes me sad. Like this especially right after Daytona, man. Like he right after Daytona, like he produces this incredible album, which once again shows that like the more time he gets, the better his music is. And then he just drops this. It's like, come on, man.
It was a little, it was a little bit of a letdown, but there still is some more albums to come, which I'm hopeful for. I mean, can he ever, like, what were some of his, as like you're the expert on this? I'm not the expert. Like, what do you think were some of his best like bars, like the songs where he really spit bars? Like, what do you think some of those were?
Let me look at my library. Well,
Go through the archives.
He spit some fire bars on Highlights. He has like a verse that's really good. Jesus Walks that's like a rapping song. New Slaves. New Slaves, that's really good. He spits fire on New Slaves. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. Homecoming. I know you don't like this song because there's Chris Martin in it, but he has good rapping on that. The People That Are in the Paris. That's
yes, that's true.
Crack music.
So he's capable of doing it though. Like that's the annoying part.
Kanye does what Kanye does. Like that's just the way you have to treat it. Like he just does what he wants to do. And if people like it, then they do, and if people don't, then it never happened before. I
haven't heard much about like the album flopping yet though. I don't know if the numbers are like disappointing or good or bad or what.
Oh, All Day. That's like, I don't know.
Yeah, that one was good.
30 hours. Good. 30 hours is great rapping. I'll go. That's like another personal story. On the late. Yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's a good song. Gone. That's a good song. Devil in a New Dress is not really rapping, but it's still an amazing song. Oh, Hell of a Life. He raps in Hell of a Life.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of his music is not, like... It's, like, kind of a blend between rap and, It's kind of a blend between rap and, like, singing. But, like, I think he's found a good mix in the past, and I don't know what's happening right now.
Yeah, I mean, do you think... What do you think about the producing on this album? Do you think it was good?
I think it was rushed, but I think it's... it's like... It's so frustrating because he has the ability to produce like amazing music and he just doesn't.
It's like you're encouraging a problem child. It's like, I know you're capable, but you just have to be able to do it here, and we're waiting on you. We know you can do great things, but it's like a problem child who's seen as like rare moments, like brilliance, but he just has some like trouble snapping it on. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. I don't know. Just like it's fine because like I have music. I still get my my daily dose of Kanye without this album, but I just wish it was better.
But you were looking for a little bit of a replenishment. Yeah.
Like I literally have a 3 hour long. Let's see, how long is it?
He literally
3 hours and 40 minutes of a playlist, and I listen to that playlist literally every day. So I have a crap ton of Kanye music that I listen to every day, but still, I would like some more.
He literally just rapped like 2 weeks ago on Daytona. And so it's like...
Yeah, that's true. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's like, how can you go from there to like there? But yeah, anyways.
Yeah, like What Would Meek Do? That was good. That was a good rap, I think.
Yeah, I think that was a good rap too. That was a great album in general. And speaking of Pusha T...
Yeah, how do you respond?
We gotta move this into Kanye West. He's playing Peacemaker in the Drake Pusha T beef. So a day after his elaborate album release event in Wyoming, where Chris Rock did the introduction, he fired off a tweet distancing himself from the rap beef. And while he didn't name the names, there was a small chance the tweet wasn't about this ongoing beef between Pusha T, in which West is at least very much a proxy player. Drake attacked him. Pusha T responded back in his favor, kind of on behalf of Kanye West, like say, "Don't put Ye in my verses. I deserve all the curses," or something like that. He said, "I've never been about beef. I'm all about love. Lines were crossed, and it's not good for anyone. So this is dead now." So, like, do you think he actually has to listen to people?